everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burke will be along, too, from the sideline. For the Dallas Mavericks, they won their last contest, that game against the Houston Rockets. Trading blows in that one, they did win by 3.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the...
Oh! It's not possible what we just thought. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Harden kicks to Nicholson. Fires at the elbow. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
And so it's Dallas with 4-point game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Here is Harden. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
You know what was great, too, Kevin, was the way he balanced getting his own shots and making plays for others.
Ariza outside. Dishes to Fry. Just 5 to shoot. It's Harden with the drive. Blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We play just over a minute here in the first. Ellis with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Heinrich a screen on Harden. Chandler a screen. Ellis outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. 5 to shoot. Chandler, no good.
Well defended. And he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Nicholson passes to Harden. Fry with the ball. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And Kevin, he was amazing defensively as well. He was racking up steals left and right. Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Ellis outside. Back to Heinrich. Knocks it loose. He feeds it to Nowitzki. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Fry dishes to Ariza. Fry with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Harden against Ellis. Ariza goes in, and he gets it to go. Ariza's got his first points of the night.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Chandler with a screen for Heinrich. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Off the screen. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Well, it took a while, but somebody finally got a shot to go.
You know, I was starting to get a little concerned for them. I mean, it hadn't been pretty to this point.
And here is Fry. Harden kicks to Fry. And Houston again with the bucket.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ariza against Gay. Nowitzki kicks to Heinrich. Gay outside. Takes a shot at the elbow. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. On offense, here are the Rockets. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Harden the pass to Fry. The dish to Nicholson. Shot from 16. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. What was
was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And that one's good.
Good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Rockets, number one.
I tell you what, when you have a month like this, the way they've been shooting it, you feel like the basket is 3 times as big as normal. I mean, it's hard to maintain this level of productivity, but we'll see if they can make it happen.
A reason, Noah.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Ellis dishes to Gay, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Yeah, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. He has not missed yet. 4 for 4 in this first quarter.
Setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Nowitzki with the screen on Hart. The drive by Ellis. Nobody near Gay. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Gay's got his second bucket of the night. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Dallas.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Ariza has the open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. Ariza's got 5.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Kevin, he has definitely seen how dangerous this offense can be. Down 2 games to 1 in the season series, looking for ways to break their rhythm. He told me it comes down to want to. We've got to take it personal. Getting stops, it's a pride thing. You can't be okay with your man scoring on you. Guys, we'll see if they can rise to the challenge.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report. The coach is playing here tonight. A good one, guys.
In theory, yes. I mean, they're up against a team that can put up points in a hurry, so defense has to be a priority. We'll see if they can execute that game plan.
Well, you said it, Steve. I mean, this is an opponent that will test your resolve. You got to stay the course. You can't vacillate much. You're going to have to absorb some body blows if you want to come out on top.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Ellis outside. Here's Aminu. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston. Now, here's Fromm. They set the screen. He feeds it to Covington. And Fry kicks to Monteunice. Floats one. No good from Fry. Mavericks trailed by 3. Ellis with it. Now guarded by Fry. And that one's good. Lito's got 5.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Kicks to Fry. Fry gets the pass to McDaniel. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Drogic, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lito kicks to Ellis. Passes it to Aminu. 6 to shoot. Ellis dishes to Lito. Right with a screen on Drogic. They get the rebound. Here's Covington. The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
He gets it up. the second quarter, just getting set to start. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
Fry in at point guard. Monty Eunice out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Dragic, and it's McDaniel at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Lito. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Lito's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Mavericks. Now, here's Fry. He's guarded by Ellis. Fry passes to McDaniel. The feed to Fry. And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to McDaniel. 7-foot shot, and he hits the jumper for 2. And the Rockets lead by 7.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Ellis outside. Pass to Lito. Back to Ellis. He kicks it to right. And another basket for Dallas. Both teams changing it up here.
And a look now.
Houston leading by 3. Now Fry. He's got 8. Count that one. Fry's got 10 points in the game.
And a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Ellis kicks to Zhang. Nowitzki inside. Can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way. Last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
It was not a very inspired performance, particularly defensively. I thought they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
Feeds to Lito. Nowitzki a screen. Lito dishes to Nowitzki. The pass to Lito. A 17-footer. Second chance shot, and there's the nice layup by Nowitzki.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
And Fry kicks to Harden. Harden left side. Houston needs to get a shot. Fry, good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Now here's Ellis, guarded by Fry. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. Nowitzki with the screen on Harden. Off the screen. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
Pass to McDaniel. It's Harden with the drive. And it's Houston with another.
Shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Ellis, the pass to Nowitzki. From 18 feet away. Again, the miss by Nowitzki. Dishes it to Harden. Launches it. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached half.
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half.
Ready to get underway.
Really an extraordinary game for the Wizard. He has 12 points and a steal.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half here. Burke and Chandler up front. Heinrich is out there with Ellis. And it's Gay in at the 3 spot.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Now, here's Fry, guarded by Heinrich. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard, in their last time out against the Mavericks, had a huge game. He finished with 39 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. Nothing slowed him down.
Well, let's just say he was really good.
The Mavericks have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Here's Dedmon. Chandler with the block. Good. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Ellis outside. Chandler with a screen for Ellis. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball. And Fry slams it in. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Poked away and stolen by Fry. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Ellis dishes to Heinrich. Knocked loose and stolen by Fry. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Harden. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And it's an 11-point Houston lead.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Brandon Wright's checked in for Dallas. Doris Burke has some information for us.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through the wizard. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. He mentioned one more thing, which was that he'd like them to get out and run whenever they get their hands on the ball. Let's play this game at top speed. Those were his exact words. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. There's the dish to Harden. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the line. That one a little long. Mavericks trailed by 11. Heinrich with it. Now guarded by Fry. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. A big dunk at the end of the break.
Boy, he's just tangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Ellis against Harden. Poked away. Here's Fry.
Wow, look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back to this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Robert Covington's checked in for Houston. Rogic comes in for James Harden. Ellis goes in. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling for outside shots. He said, we can get to the rim if we attack the baskets. And that's what we're going to do. He also wants his players putting pressure on the defense with early offense. Lots of shots and an aggressive approach in general they've got the ball. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And Fry kicks to Covington. And that one's good. And the Rockets lead by 15. Dallas has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Heinrich passes to Ellis. Chandler with a screen for Ellis. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Ellis has got 13 points.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Fry dishes to Covington. Off the pick. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Chandler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Heinrich. Guarded by Fry. Heinrich kicks to Chandler. Good. He's got 6.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Fry passes to Covington. It's Ariza on the wing. He dishes it to Dedmon. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Shot is off. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Gay with it. He's got 10. Good. And gets the assist. Gay's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Dallas. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Plus some of the stats for him. He's been something special in the second half of the season, that's for sure. Some serious stats right here. He was 9th in scoring. He was in the top 10 in steals per game as well. So this is a guy who you have to be aware of when you've got the ball in your hands.
And you don't become a top 10 scorer, Steve, without a variety of offensive moves and a whole bunch of tricks in your bag. So he makes for wonderful highlights the way he can score.
There's 1:38 left to play in the third. Got a piece of it. And Fry kicks to Covington. It seems like every shot these guys have been putting up has been going in. This month's top shooters. You look at Fry, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And of course, James Harden just behind him. Also someone that shoots at such a high percentage. Top 5 in the league.
Well, the offensive efficiency the past month for both these guys is just off the charts. I mean, they are playing with so much confidence. What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Out left to the wing. Here's Covington. Off target from outside. Mavericks trailed by 10. Ellis goes in.
Ellis having a terrific game. He's got 13 points, and he's got 2 baskets out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open. You know, even though they're down, they're putting on a show at the free throw line.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
Kicks it to Dragic. He feeds it to Fry. Back to Dragic. 6 to shoot. Pass to Fry. From past the arc. And the shot is good. Fry's got 11 points in the quarter. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Dallas making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. In low to Ellis. And the rejection by Fry. And he recovers it. The Mavericks have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. 16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And there's the feed to Covington. Fires the 3. And another three for Houston. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. Ellis. It's offline from half court. Present our State Farm assist of the game. With 5 total assists in the game, we've seen some great passing tonight from Ellis.
And his passing ability is why they make sure the offense runs through him on a regular basis. Great assist like the one we just saw.
Fry, he's in a point guard. Harden out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Andrew Nichols. And it's Dragic in at the shooting guard position. That's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And one other thing I would add is the mid-range game has been really impressive. I mean, they're showing great touch on some of those 15, 17-footers.
The Rockets making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Gay drives in. Aminu with the bucket.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And Fry kicks to Harden. And here is Fry. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Here's the teardrop. Good. And the Rockets lead by 13.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Heinrich dishes to Gay. Puts it up from 12. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Fry. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Heinrich with it. Now defended by Fry. Heinrich passes to Aminu. Looks for Nowitzki, gets it to him. With the fadeaway. In close, he hits it.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now, here's Fry. Guarded by Heinrich. Pass to Harden. Nicholson kicks to Harden. They set the pick. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Dallas moving it around. Here's Nowitzki. And with that one, the lead. Is trimmed to single digits. Nowitzki's got 4 this quarter.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Fry dishes to Dedmon. Here's Nicholson. The Rockets again can't hit. Mavericks trailed by 9. Aminu the pass to Gay. Heinrich with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Aminu with the bucket.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now, here's Fry. Defense is right there.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And the first one at the line is good. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Robert Covington. Dallas also making some changes. Chandler comes in for Gorgie Dang. And it's Ellison for Rudy Gay.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Heinrich outside. Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ellis outside. Looks for Nowitzki. Gets it to him. Good. Nowitzki's got 6 in the quarter.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Now, here's Fry. He kicks it to Dedmon. Chandler with the steal. Heinrich up top. Tipped away. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Looking at the numbers for Dirk Nowitzki, he has 8 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
Well, being smart is what it's all about for him, Clark. I mean, he's a decision maker. He's a playmaker. He has to make good decisions. That's what he's doing here so far.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Harden kicks to Fry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And stolen by Fry. Dedmon dishes to Nicholson. Feeds it to Fry. Lets it fly. And right on target. Good. Fry's got 31.
He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
Heinrich passes to Ellis. Ellis crossed it up. Dishes it to Chandler. Back to Ellis. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down. Again, he did make 2 in the first half.
Harden gets the bucket.
That's been a great day for him. And if you remember, he gave them a huge performance their last time out as well.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Catch up with Gordon.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. No surprise, really. The turnover situation was the focus. He told them, listen, we're giving it away, guys. We've got to protect the ball, play within ourselves, and get quality shots. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Here's Nowitzki. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Nowitzki's got 10 points here in the second half.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Gay's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And stolen by Gay. The shot by Heinrich, no good.
And this is why you need size inside. The ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
The pass to Nowitzki. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Heinrich's got 6 assists here tonight.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Here's Fry. Harden outside. Wide open look. Mavericks with the rebound. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in this game. Chandler kicks to Gay. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Fry.
He has not been on his game. And, you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Passes it to Harden. Now Fry. Pocket 6. Ariza outside. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Harden missing again.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Fry with the ball. 59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Harden outside. Harden left side. Deadman dishes to Harden. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Passes to Gay. 18 feet out. Here's Chandler. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
Now they've got to focus, make sure this is a good, solid possession. They can take control of this game.
Fry with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Here's Harden. Kirk Heinrich with the rebound. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range. Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Trifecta!
Oh, man, they needed a run to get back into this game, and they got it.
And a good one, defensively and offensively. It's been a terrific stretch for them.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Heinrich. So we see the Rockets get the win here. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort together.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?